Forces for me, it's people oriented, meaning the focus is on the people, how to make them better. Because if you have a better person, it's going to actually impact all the generations to come. Secondly, they're passionate about the work they do. And the third word I'm going to use is open.
The Academy of Mount St. Ursula is a Catholic high school conducted in the Ursuline tradition that serves college-bound women of diverse cultures through its programs in academics, arts, and service. By instilling a love of learning and a broader global view, we strive to empower young women for leadership in society in a safe and nurturing environment.
Their mission is to help homeless people, people who have been institutionalized and have no means of housing, people with physical and mental health disabilities. And I feel it's a good program. I've been here 7 years and I'm very happy with it.
I came to know about Alzheimer's New Jersey when my family needed help. Their mission is to offer hope and support for New Jersey residents who are impacted by Alzheimer's disease and other dementias. They provide programs and partnerships that increase awareness and access to services.
So behind the book, from my understanding, is they want to help schools like mine have authors that represent our students, that and opportunities that our students normally wouldn't have to meet authors. It's very hard to get that kind of funding and that kind of organization done in a school year. So Behind the Book makes it their mission to bring us books and authors that help to represent our students.
Mentoring Youth, a program of Bergen Volunteers, connects trained adult volunteers with young people who are referred to our program because they lack the support and guidance they need to succeed. Over the last 40 years, our Mentoring Youth program has mentored nearly 4,000 children and youth. We screen, recruit, train, and provide ongoing supervision to our mentoring matches.
Bergen's Promises mission is healthy families safe at home. When I received their services, I had no support in my house. But throughout the time and their services, there was so much support wrapped around me, wrapped around my family, that throughout the end, I just felt like I can conquer anything.
Me being a part of this program, it kind of just impacted me just to go and experience for myself, because I know most of my friends were like, I'm not going to college. And I was with them saying I'm not going to college either, but then when I got put into this program, I just was like, all right, I guess I'm just going to college. I have the athletic ability, I'm smart enough to go to college, why not?
This organization, the Boys and Girls Club of Newark, is incredible and it's near and dear to my heart. And what we do here is really just try and empower young people to achieve everything from academic success to just great citizenship and sportsmanship with their peers. And overall, we just want to push them to be the best versions of themselves when they come in those doors each and every day.
I believe that the mission of the Boys and Girls Club is to gather opportunities to the young kid that are out there that need just a place to develop and grow and just have the chances that they need in a society that maybe lacks of that.
In the year 2009, I was rescued by the founder of Breaking the Chain through education, Mr. Evan Robbins, and brought me back to my parents at my hometown.
Come to Bronxworth. You will enjoy yourself, you'll be satisfied, you'll be happy, and you got problems, there's people to help you out here.
Anytime I've been to cancer care, anytime I've been to, or the time I spent at the camp, really the concern and the focus was on the people and making sure the people were happy and the people were comfortable and that our needs were being met.
The way I describe Cancer Hope Network to other people is that they will reach out to you, they will talk to you about the type of cancer that you have, what you're going through, what stage of treatment are you at, or your past treatment. Then they'll connect you with someone who's had the same cancer as you've had.
Circle of Care's mission is to foster a partnership between families and communities. They provide comprehensive care management services for children with significant emotional and behavioral challenges so that they, the child, and their family may achieve their greatest potential.
Citizens Committee has given me the opportunities to engage with more of my neighbors. It has given me the inspiration and confidence to apply for both the Brooklyn Urban Gardeners program, and now I'm pursuing my horticulture certificate. So being able to do all of the community gardening here has just given me that encouragement to pursue horticulture on my own.
I'm happy and grateful to be working with Coastal Habitat for Humanity and their volunteers. Their mission is to help families obtain safe and affordable housing, but their mission has reached far beyond that for me.
Community Cares is a nonprofit organization that helps families with young children that are going through a medical crisis with meals, house cleaning, laundry, any types of services that can be of help to the family.
Concerts in Motion brings live music played by professionals, played by young people, to isolated individuals and groups who can't get to concert halls themselves.
The mission of Connections at Home New Jersey is to use technology to decrease social isolation among older adults and help connect them to resources in the community through social work, and connect them to keep them connected and supported with their family and friends and their community.
I feel that Covenant House is a place of hope. They're always looking to help others, and it's a true environment where you can go and everyone is there for you. They're pushing you forward, giving you all of the resources and help that you need to gain your independence.
The Diabetes Foundation supports people of all ages with diabetes. They support you for your long-term care, as well as help to support you with medical assistance. They also provide families with scholarships for kids and families that are living with the disease.
So I feel extremely comfortable and welcomed when I come here to visit Flo. I feel like the people here genuinely care about her as much as I do. I feel like my brother Richard feels the same way, that it's not just an organization where you come and visit and you come and go, sign in and sign out. You come and speak to anyone. They're all engaged and involved, and they seem to know more about Florence than we do.
It's something great. I really appreciate with all our hearts what Project Hope is doing, not only to our family, but to many other families who are they are blessing. It's something great.
I know that Eden is there for me. I can lean on them. I don't have all the answers. I don't claim to be the expert, but they are, and I know they're there to help me. And again, they are my partner in my son's life, and that's a pretty big responsibility that I place on them, but they willingly accept that because of their belief in this community of people.
Education Through Music is an organization that is constantly working with their teams to provide the most effective curriculum possible, but also working with schools to meet the needs of the students within that community.
Educational Video Center is a nonprofit organization that's dedicated to teaching documentary filmmaking as a means to develop artistic career skills and become advocates for social change.
Very generally, I think that the mission is to make to improve pedestrian safety, improve the bicycle safety, and with the overall mission of improving walkability and rideability in the streets around the city of Elizabeth.
Fab Scrap is a woman-owned and operated 501c3 based in New York City. Its mission is to reduce commercial textile waste that ends up in our landfill.
I believe Forest L's mission is to help families in need any way that they can. That's what they've always done for myself and my daughter. Always, any way, any possible way, whether it's MetroCard, any way they can help, they always help.
Garden Academy provides leading-edge therapy for individuals with autism. Not just based on the latest research, but based on innovations, improvements, protocols, procedures developed, tested, and proven at Garden Academy. To do this, Garden Academy strives to hire the best and brightest in the field.
The mission of Gigi's Playhouse is to change the way the world views Down syndrome through campaigns, programs, and by empowering individuals with Down syndrome, their families, and the community.
Us girls have more than just a mission. We are trying to change the world one step at a time. We are building other girls' courage, confidence, and character. For girls to choose right instead of wrong. It is our job to speak for what's right, to raise our voices alone and together. Not just making a mark, but making a difference.
Girl Scouts is the organization that builds courage, confidence, and character in girls ranging from grades K through 12. For me personally, my mom introduced me to Girl Scouts in kindergarten at the age of 5. Now entering the 12th grade, I have never stopped loving my Girl Scout experiences.
Glassroots is a glass blowing studio. We have a flame shop, a flat shop, and a glass blowing studio. And what we do is we work with people primarily in Newark and in the surrounding area, and we teach them glass skills and life skills through the glass making process.
The first realization I had after going to Global Kids for the first time was, wow, this stuff is really cool, and this environment is just so warm and welcoming and just so awesome, and you just really feel like you can voice your opinions.
Global Scribes is an environment where youth can come together and talk to each other about their passion, their upbringing, their culture through a virtual environment. And so that's how I ended up in Global Scribes.
Hackensack Riverkeeper's mission is to preserve, protect, and restore the Hackensack River and its watershed. And to accomplish this mission, they utilize various education, advocacy, and action methods. The Hackensack River is my source of drinking water.
High Attendance is a very helpful organization. The mission of ITSNL to make sure these people are take care of it, whatever their need is. High Attendance always call, that's very nice of High Attendance, to check upon people like me and others. So I think we all need this help.
I came to Her Justice. They opened the door for me. They gave me all the information that I needed to solve my problems. And I finally living in a better situation right now, and I'm safe. And I just can say thank you to Her Justice for all the wonderful things that they did to me and all the support that I get from them.
I realize how instrumental Her Life Speaks has been in my life. It's given me the boldness to make decisions that would be hard for someone to make. Like, I transferred schools recently, I changed friend groups recently, and I've also had the boldness to step out and speak publicly about my story and just to encourage other people.
For 25 years, home sharing has provided a way for people in need to come together to help not only themselves, but each other. 25 years. It seems so little, yet it has provided so many opportunities.
Hope Loves Company is a wonderful organization that helps bring people together for weekend camps, and the children and parents that come here are of people who suffer from ALS, of aunts, uncles, and other loved ones in their family and friends.
How would you describe the Housing Partnership's mission?
So, strengthening communities by creating lasting and responsible home ownership through education and financial coaching. As I'll talk about in this little interview, they are the embodiment of helping people live in a community and enjoy home ownership.
If I was to pick 3 words to describe HRC's impact, it would be hope, security, and empowerment. HRC has given me the opportunity to see things past the darkness of the life that I was living and maintain my physical and mental health, and because of that, I have hope.
Iron USA is a global nonprofit organization that has really helped me as a student be able to find a completely different way of exploring the world around me, an opportunity to learn about a different culture, learn about a different place, and that has really influenced and impacted my life as well as many others.
The Lamone Foundation is an overarching organization. There really is something for everyone who comes in contact with the Jose Lamone Dance Foundation, from the youngest kindergartner students that I've seen and worked with, all the way through senior citizens who I've seen at the Bryant Park open classes. They come and they take Lamone and they enjoy the experience of moving through the principles that are a part of his work.
How would you describe the Housing Partnership's mission?
So, strengthening communities by creating lasting and responsible home ownership through education and financial coaching. As I'll talk about in this little interview, they are the embodiment of helping people live in a community and enjoy home ownership.
The Live Light Live Right program is a childhood obesity program that targets childhood obesity and the problems in which kids and parents are overweight, and it helps you as a person find your self-esteem and gives you determination to lose weight.
One of the words I would use for this camp is strength, because they know who I am and because of what I can become. And they always believe in me. They know the kind of person that we are.
Mary's Place is a respite home in Ocean Grove by the sea. So you enter and you're welcomed with just so much warmth, the smell of food cooking in the kitchen, and just acceptance. You can sit with a counselor, alone or with a group. You can listen to people tell their stories and how you say to yourself, wow, she feels the way I feel.
The Meadowlands YMCA is dedicated to strengthening communities by making programs and classes available to all regardless of their age, background, and income levels. By offering the Y for All scholarship program, they make programs accessible to everyone.
I just work for Meadowwood Development projects, and we clean up the sidewalks. And you guys also do work and art here for Mr. Julian's art program.
One of the first things she said to me was, you need to get with Minette's Angels. It was a nonprofit that helps breast cancer patients, and I didn't know what to expect at the time. I later found out that it was founded in 2004, and it's a nonprofit breast cancer foundation based out of Verona, New Jersey. The foundation provides assistance to those in treatment, supports research, promotes breast cancer and health awareness.
I was helped by the Montclair Cooperative School in so many ways, but the main way is just to shift my way of thinking. As soon as I came there, I was like, oh, okay, so, you kid, a little more loose, and, you call the teachers by their first names, I was very cautious because, none of that would have happened in my old school. I just wouldn't have been as attentive yet alert.
I think that the mission of this museum, which makes it so special, is that it provides my students, I'm a teacher, a window into the Lower East Side Jewish community during the Gilded Age. The neighborhood, I've grown up here my whole life. My kids are fifth generation, and this neighborhood is really unique. Most people stay on the Lower East Side for a little bit and they moved on to the Upper West Side or Harlem, Bronx, but we have been here forever. What I love about this synagogue is that it's a window into the past.
My Timing's mission is to support, educate, empower, enlighten, uplift parents of a child diagnosed with autism and other developmental disability to live a life they deserve in their community.
The mission statement is to support women and children and their families in Essex County, New Jersey. The most significant impact it has for me is that I was able to come here one time and get help and become gainfully employed, and I have a job for 3 years.
New Concepts for Living is a nonprofit serving developmentally disabled adults in northern New Jersey. We provide an adult achievement day program as well as community residences, better known as group homes, throughout northern New Jersey. Our mission is to not only care for the individuals that we serve, but to also enhance their lives and help them live life to their fullest potential.
Being in the NJCDC, meeting everyone here as long as I have for the 4 years of high school and beyond, I have created connections and relationships with, the people here, and if I have a problem, they know me, so they could sit down with me, and I'm comfortable with them, just talking about my problems or the difficulties I'm having in life.
I'm a member of the North Community Street Team, and the organization's mission is to reduce violence in the city of Newark, primarily in the South and West wards. We work with men and women from the ages of 14 to 30. The mission is to try to, again, reduce violence and to heal through holistic and therapeutic techniques. We have a therapist that's on call for not only for the staff, but for community at large.
The New Jersey Sharing Network is a non-profit organ procurement organization responsible for the recovery and placement of donated organs and tissues for those in need of a life-saving transplant. The goal is to save and enhance lives through organ and tissue donation. Some of the ways they do this is by working closely with hospitals and transplant centers, and by providing education and increasing awareness about the importance of organ and tissue donation.
A pajama to me represents safety. It represents that somebody is always there for you. It represents love. Pajamas usually means some type of one-to-one, maybe with someone in their family. A book is being read.
When I think about the impact of parent to parent that it's had on me, it helped me understand the stigma of drug addiction and educated me on how being involved with the community, it's a big impact on this epidemic. I know that others have also been inspired by Helen and Debbie, knowing that even in the most desperate circumstances, there's help and there's hope.
I found that theater is an avenue to create change. And so when I heard that PCI Media was developing programs to help the community, to develop the community, to develop the youth in a community, I decided, you know what, I want to be a part of that venture.
Pen and Brush is an organization that's 125 years old, and it's in New York City. And for me, it has helped me with their programming, such as exhibitions. We did a really cool panel talk, just sort of contextualizing my work within, sort of art critics, media, just really even just people that are walking by, they're able to come in and see my work.
The Playground's mission is to transform New York City through play and advocate for kids' rights. So I was having a conversation with a friend of mine who has a child around Maeve's age, and we were talking about when we were kids, what summers were like, and specifically that we had so much freedom and so much free time to figure out what we wanted to do, and we thought that was a great way to spend our time. So she told me about the Playground, and so we immediately signed Maeve up.
The Pro Bono Partnership is a nonprofit organization that provides legal help to other nonprofits in New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut. Each year we assist nonprofit organizations with hundreds of legal matters that increase their effectiveness, increase their capacity, and help them to avoid and manage risk.
And its PSS Circle of Care program for caregivers of those who are frail, chronically ill, or have memory loss. The PSS mission is to strengthen the capacity of older New Yorkers, their families, and communities to thrive.
My life has been redeemed and rebuilt, and through the love and the association with the people that work here at the mission, I begin to restore my value, self-esteem, and my purpose in life.
As a mayor and being restricted within funds and needs of different various issues, Round 2 Resources has plugged a hole to be there in times where we were limited as a town to help residents, but they have always been there to answer the bell, and I'm very grateful for what they do and what they're about. Their commitment to helping people in need is second to none.
I think what really led me to Sadie Nash was just me hoping to find a place to be, trying to figure out exactly what my role in the world is, and then hoping to bring things that I've imagined to reality. Just thinking back to when I first learned about Sadie Nash, I remember I was on a lunch date with a mentor that I've had since high school, and I remember just telling her about all these projects and ideas and all these things that I could imagine and just had in my head, but wasn't really sure about how to bring them into fruition.
And I've been working with Schools That Can for about 6 years now. And in that capacity, they helped me build programs. We started an advanced manufacturing program. We also were working with an allied health program. The partnership has been tremendous. It was a unique situation in working with Schools That Can. When I first was moved to a particular school, Schools That Can started an initial relationship with them, but when they met with me, our backgrounds aligned, and I understood the language of CTE, and so we just hit it off since then.
Second Chance Toys keeps toys out of landfills by promoting and matching collections of gently used toys with local organizations that serve children in need. Their dual mission is all about giving and reuse.
The organization brought my family and I invaluable moments of joy. I mean, there were so many terrifying low points during that time in my life, but a few high points, especially my song, allow my family and I today to look back at the time in my life with a perspective of, thankfulness for all of the help and love that we received. I can't really describe or quantify the impact that my song had on me. It really changed my life.
At Film Academy 360, we learn how to make and edit professional videos. We also learn how to use a good video editor. Someone on the spectrum wants to become a YouTuber or a video editor or get a job in that field.
I'm a graduate of St. Thomas Aquinas College, located in Rockland County, New York. The college is dedicated into the development of its student by inspiring them to work and providing them with the ability to achieve. I'm a Haitian immigrant that was looking for a school that would help me have an impact in the world. I was a student athlete that was looking for a place where I could excel and succeed both in the classroom and as an athlete.
Our mission is to provide young people with high-quality, innovative, participatory theater arts. The aim of SLCT is to help children develop enthusiasm, confidence, self-esteem, and social and communication skills in order to better their futures.
Team Walker was founded in 1996 by brothers Jerry and Jasper Walker, whose mission is to improve the quality of life for the children of Jersey City, New Jersey. They do this through both academic and athletic programs, as well as providing community outreach programs for the families and seniors of Jersey City.
What Team for Justice provides for Brownsville Collaborative Middle School and for our community is a competitive edge. What that means in Brownsville is that our families have the same opportunities that their families have in Park Slope or have in Dumbo or Williamsburg, that we're providing those same opportunities here in the Brownsville community. So by having this hydroponic farm, that's a great start to providing our families with healthy food options.
My name is Gassana Moise and I'm a student at the Gaza Shalom Youth Village. Through healing, education, and love, the Gaza Shalom Youth Village empowers orphaned and vulnerable Rwandan youth to build lives of dignity and contribute to a better world. The most significant impact it has had on me is that it has given me an opportunity to know myself better, what I really want to do with my life, and gave me resources and connections that will help me to continue my education in entrepreneurship and computers.
Hi,
I'm Katie, and I just finished biking 3,500 miles from my home here in New Jersey to Portland, Oregon, all for a good cause. And how did I get to do that? The Dream Project. Through the Dream Project, me and 10 other students committed to a year of fundraising, volunteering, and practical nonprofit work experience in support of a local charity.
The Jillian Fund's mission is to provide assistance to parents whose kids are going through some kind of major medical issue. My son was diagnosed with Langerhans cell histiocytosis, and just to have had the Jillian Fund assist us with our mortgage at one of the hardest points in Jules's treatment, which was in the beginning.
Hello, my name is Peter Pennori, and I'm a beneficiary of the Paul Luisi Foundation. The mission of this organization is to raise funds for pediatric cancer research and all those affected. I myself was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. This foundation helped me in so many ways. They reached out to me and explained what their number one priority was, and that was to make no one feel alone.
If I go forward and come back, look back here, I will say my dream came true of not doing the wrong thing the rest of my life and doing the right thing.
Dedicated to ensuring that most effective and scientifically proven mental health care reaches all children and families. And I agree that that's what they're doing now. We did find a lot of patients who had suffered in school, inattention. Some children as young as 5, 6 refusing to go to school from anxiety. It has made such a difference in the community.
Tuesday's Children has given me an opportunity to connect with individuals from across the globe who have been impacted by terrorism, religious violence, ethnic extremism, conflict, and a refugee status. One of very few 9/11 related organizations that's still functioning and has evolved to serve a greater community.
My individual path to UCC was due to job loss, and UCC has helped me far as they gave me time to actually save enough money to get myself on my feet. So far so good. I have my own place. It's a rooming house, and I'm actually on my way to get an apartment.
We are devoted to building, empowering lovely ladies to excel. And the organization has helped me tremendously. When I'm at my highest point, they're still there to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, cheering me on to keep going. And when I'm at my lowest points, they're always there to uplift me, to bring me back, and to guide me.
My name is Marion Shepard. I'm a dance instructor, and Vision Mission is to help those who are blind and vision impaired see what is possible. It helped me tremendous to live a normal life. When I came to Vision, I might have been 50-something. Now I'm 72, and I'm still trying to push it. Still doing it.
Bueno, para nosotros, Guaterey es amigo, es aquella persona, es como aquella persona que nos da la mano. Un amigo más, como le digo, en Guayú, en la ley Guayú, es Cuyá. Para nosotros tenemos Cuyá, Cuyá es lluvia, y sé que la lluvia es alegría, ya que nosotros ya nos tiene abandonado Cuyá.
The most thing that I love about Women Patterson is that there's a lot of resource here. There's a lot of tutoring, there's a lot of help professionally and for the students like myself that I benefit from, especially the scholarships. I was dropped out of the school because I didn't have the financially to come back to school for that semester. Got the scholarship, got re-enlisted again. Because of that, I actually graduated.
My dream job is to become a social worker with kids, and I feel like that's all been influenced by WETCO because as a child, I was always able to, I had so many resources available to me because of WETCO. especially because of the after-school program. If I ever needed somebody to speak to, or if I ever needed help, there was always a social worker available to me. And I just feel like that's inspired me to want to do the same, to want to go out into the community and help.
Hello, my name is Deidris Powell, and I support the York Street Project. The York Street Project's mission is to weave innovative programs that will shelter, feed, educate, and promote a healthy living for independence of people that are in need, especially women and children.
Hi, my name is Jilla Samaris. I'm 18 years old, and I was a part of the YCS foster care program. Its mission is to help others like me who didn't have a home. I was 6 years old when I became a part of the Mars family. They made me feel safe and welcomed and loved.